We'll start the recording now with the initiative. They'll just have to watch the last episode, the 3 subscribers.
That's right.
I think I'm one of those subscribers. So.
Yes, it doesn't count.
I believe I might be too.
I think I am too.
Me too.
God damn it!
Maybe 11. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. So Nimbus, you're the first to act. You come out, and I think before you act, here's what happens: the goblins they see you, and there's this one up here, and he's sort of surrounded. His mask is a little more detailed, and he looks like their leader. And he says, "Fools, bring me my treasure!" And he points to the jug.
Yeah. So is he speaking in common or is he speaking in goblin? Because I don't speak goblin.
Yeah, he's speaking in common. He recognizes a lot
Okay.
of humans, so he's speaking in common.
Okay. The first thing I do is I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna shout, "Stop! Stop this now!" And I want to see if that makes them stop.
Okay. Make a make a persuasion check.
All right. Hold on one second.
Nimbus is gonna hate goblins after this too.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what is so persuasion. That's gonna roll horribly. Yeah.
He says. He scratches his chin. He looks at the goblins around him. Give me my jug, and we will let you live.
How did he even know the jug was in there? Jerks.
He can see it. You guys came out with it.
He's been scouting. Fine. I'm just gonna go. Then everyone here is going to die, and I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go here and attack this dude right here, and I'll use my quarterstaff on him. Oh, God damn, where's my? Sorry. Man, I'm out of the rhythm on this thing. Jesus Christ, take a week off.
All right. Yeah, 16 hits. Yeah, you crack his skull wide open. He indeed does perish.
Awesome. And 1, 2, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I want to go, let me see this. And go over. Oh, no. Can I get here? I believe I can because that's 15,
Okay. Yeah.
30, 35. Yeah. And I want to use a key point so I get 2 bonus attacks. And I want to aim the first one at this guy right here in front of their leader. And
Oh yeah. He's
and then the next one I want to aim at the leader.
okay. 12 misses.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right.
So you knock this guy. You crack his the mask, the wooden mask on his face, and the leader dodges, and he says, "Mount up!" And you hear hookah chaka, hookah chaka, hookah chaka, and
Oh no. Mr. Blonde is coming.
and these goblin, they boom, they like jump on top of each other, and they make this huge stack of goblins. Let's see if I can do it.
So they're like the little rascals when they're wearing a coat, and there's like 4 of them.
Voltron, but with goblins.
Okay.
I can't get it to stay. My alt click's not working. There we go. All right, there's 3 stacked. Why won't my alt click work? Is there a new button for not
Button.
not
You said
clicking to?
He said butt.
I don't know the special GM buttons.
No, I mean, not snapping to grid. There's a button for that.
They're stacking up nicely for Snarn.
I'll tell you what.
That's
They
right.
already were.
Yeah, but now they're going to be
I
closely.
think you hold Alt.
That's what I was doing, but it wasn't working. All right, so
Oh, I think you hold
these
Alt.
guys have stacked up. So
4 of them?
yeah, so the one on the bottom's kind of like wobbling. And
So how tall does that make them?
maybe about
Not on grid.
12 feet tall.
No. So now they're taller than me?
Yeah. And
You turned off snapping to grid for everybody.
yeah, you guys are just going to have to suffer.
Oh, no, I could go anywhere.
So this is kind of what they look like. Is it Batiri or Goblin? I don't even know if it shows it. Let's see. I think it does.
Look at you, Nimbus, jumping in the middle of everything.
He's pissed. I mean, seriously, it's the first time he meets a goblin. The first time he saw what a goblin does, they killed a human being by tying him to a tree. He's kind of pissed off. He's just realizing that everything everybody's been judging him for is true.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of what they look like when they're all stacked up. And the one guy on the bottom is just kind of like rocking around, trying to hold everybody up. And
It's so silly.
yeah,
I like how the one on the bottom's eyes are bugging out. It's like,
Yeah.
it's so heavy.
I see that and I hear a disturbed song in my head.
and the leader kind of like puts his hands on his, and he's like, "Yes, fear them now," and they attack. Only the one at the top can attack, so it's not really the best field tactic. But this is going to take a pot shot at Hickabee here. It's the first stack. Oops, wrong one. Short bow.
Good thing.
13.
22 hits. 8 hits.
The
short
yeah,
bow.
the scimitar doesn't count. Yeah. So this stack can actually still move their speed.
Well, they have at least a +3 because it wasn't a crit.
And they'll come up to here, and this one will take a shot
Oh,
at Leon.
Jesus. The lines. It's the lines.
17, Leon. That doesn't hit, does? Oh, it does hit. You
Oh,
take 3
yeah.
piercing.
20?
For some reason, it's showing your AC at 17.
It is. I mean, how much piercing? 3 piercing?
3, yeah.
I thought you said 20. I was like, oh, okay.
No. And these guys descend on Nimbus. Ooh. Scimitar. Miss.
Miss.
The one above you to the north. Miss. East.
Oh, that hits.
7 slashing. This guy rumbles over here. Surrounds you. From the south. Ooh, 3 slashing.
All right. All you're doing is making it easier for me to kill.
What kind of ugly goblin is this? And they're like hacking away. And the leader, he pulls a javelin out of his from behind his back, stabs at you twice. Wait a minute. Nope, once. No, yeah. All right, 16.
16 just hits.
All right, 5
Oh, really?
piercing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right.
This guy's going to get in on the fun too, I guess. Yeah. Actually, this guy's going to run over here and climb up here and attack Undril with his scimitar. 10 misses. She's trying to bat him away with her little mace. This guy will run up around here. Take a shot at Leon. Out front there. 13 misses. Okay, that's the goblins go. Snarn, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to place a fireball there. Oh no, wait, that might hit Leon.
Never mind, the goblin is on our side.
I don't see him in the mess of goblins. I just see a bunch of goblins.
That hurts. That
So I'll do a fireball right there and get all these guys.
Okay. So just missing the one on the stairs or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Go for it. Boom. Okay.
Ouch.
And I'll spend 1 sorcery point and do it as a careful spell. So our little buddy there automatically makes a save.
Nice.
well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Do you have evasion yet?
Monks
I
don't
think
get it
it's
for
like
a while, I think.
A while, yeah.
So
7
there's
or
this
something.
huge explosion.
Yeah, 7th level. Sorry.
And
seems right.
all of the goblins except for the leader are dead, even if they make their saving throw.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
You hear them.
My savings throw, do I take
Hooga.
half damage?
Yes. So you're
Ah,
down
okay.
to
smart. We're in
13.
the
What
fun
does he get
buddy.
quarter damage if he
Nah,
rolls or
it's
just
just-
automatic? Okay. She just automatically take half.
Good with that. That's fair. That was good.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna move these guys out of the way here. Yep. They're just crispy. And let's see if this guy can make his deck save. That's a good use for a fireball, I think.
So goblins are fireball bait.
11. So he fails and takes 27. He is still up.
That is what fireball was made for. Is goblins.
Yeah, they bring it on themselves.
Yeah. He's like, what? No! And he's one more chance. Give me the urn, and I will leave. And
I did tell you you were going to die. As parts of me are burning.
Yeah, you're putting out your sleeves.
Just patting them.
My turn.
It's still gonna be all over by the time you get to me.
Hickabee is about to be like, no, wait. And then by then, Nimbus has already run out and flying kick roundhouse to everyone. My, I think that little guy of ours has a few resentments pent up and better let him be. And he's going to pull old Annabelle out. Hey, Starn, you missed one. I got it. So he's going to shoot this one up on the ledge.
All right.
And does 15 hit?
15 just hits.
I'm going to pushing attack, and he's next to an ally, so sneak attack. Come on, sneak.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do the easy sneak attack.
So all of this extra damage. All this extra
What,
damage. is
23
done
damage.
to his corpse.
He's just gonna burst. Gonna burst.
And his corpse flies off the ledge.
Yeah. Punches a hole through him, and yeah, the momentum just puts him in the pen, and the axe beak just starts whack whack. Chewing
Hey
the
Sam,
goblin
so
up.
much for talking them, right?
Yeah.
It's nice.
You missed it. Sam
Oh,
was
sorry,
all
man.
we were
I'm
both in
going
there,
to-
and Sam's like, "I got this idea. I'm going to try and talk to them and do all this other stuff." I'm like, "Guess we're not talking."
I was thinking
So-
that too. I was initially going to be Hickabee, talk to them, see what they can do.
Hickabee's going to run down the stairs, probably slip on one of the stairs, and get his bow up and ready, pointed, ready to shoot at the leader.
Okay.
Is the bird eating the goblin? That'd be
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, because the bird because they left the bird in there, and it's not had anything to eat, so it's just devouring the goblin. It's a Baxel. You're up. Your back is to the pit.
All
behind
right.
you.
Am I still holding the jug?
You were blue.
Or did I give that to
I'll hold it. I think I had it actually.
Whoever's
Okay.
got the bag of
I think you
holding
handed
can
it to me
make
down
most
so you
sense.
can get off me.
I gotcha. Just check.
You can have it if you want it.
No, that's okay. I guess I'll walk out here and
I do have a very poor clumsiness, so
give me the jug.
Just don't give it to the French archaeologist working with the Nazis. That's a bad thing. Don't
Right.
give it.
Okay, so I'll take the jug.
okay.
And I'm just going to step out here, and everything looks pretty well under control. So I'm just going to study this jug.
Okay.
He's gonna look there. He's just like, ew, burnt goblins.
Yeah, make an Arcana check if you're going to
Gross.
try
Right.
to discern what it is.
Stinky,
Oh,
stinky.
this is not 13. Not bad.
Yeah, you think you'd have to do maybe just sit with it for a while and kind of experiment with it to sort of figure out exactly, unless you have an identify spell. Somebody.
We should totally open it and drink whatever's inside.
Totally.
Uh,
Okay, that's it.
Okay, Leon.
All right. I'm just gonna do my best Legolas. Who's that impression, and fire a couple arrows at this leader here.
Okay, cool.
Oof.
And I'll take a second attack.
Okay. The 11 misses. Oh, the 15 misses too, actually.
Okay.
He's got a little better armor than the other guys.
That's I'll just stay there.
All right, Blue.
Beluga. Do. What a mess. What a mess. You guys are very good at making messes. I will. It's not worth really doing anything else. So we will do a secret flame. You make save or you die. One or
Right.
the other. Oh, he makes save.
He makes. He just brushes it off. Back to Nimbus then, if your Blue's done.
And I completely forgot I had an extra attack on the last one. I forgot with level 5 we get 2. God damn it, I forgot
That's
that.
right. That's right.
Yeah, it's my own fault.
It's okay.
He's going to take his quarterstaff, just wrap this guy upside the head.
Oh, Jesus.
That's it.
And then he's going to do another quarterstaff to his head.
It's a hit. He's still up. His
And-
armor's a little harder. It's like wood. It's like thick wood.
And the whole time, like, Nimbus is doing this, he's just like, why can't you be better than this? Why can't you be better?
And you burned our boats!
And I'll throw a key point so I get another bonus.
Yeah, the 18 hits.
Jesus.
Holy yeah, baby.
Is he still up?
He is still up, so
Jesus.
barely though. You're like chipping away every time you hit him. It's like a crack in this armor. It's like it's almost like teak wood or something, and it's chipping off of him, and it's falling off in places, and you can see the blood like leaking from behind his mask down his face. You won't beat me, and he turns to you and he
Well, it looks like he's beating you pretty well.
tries to attack.
You were beat when you were born.
6 points.
So yeah, I'm hit for 6.
Okay, 6. So he slices at you twice, and then he. Who's got the urn?
Tabaxel has the urn.
Okay. After he's like, "Oh, taste my scimitar. Last chance for the urn."
Yeah.
I admire your
Tenacity.
confidence and tenacity, but sir, you're going to die very shortly.
He wipes blood off his face. Snarn, you're up.
All right, I think I'll give this guy a firebolt.
That's
Nice.
it. Okay. Still up. Find a way through his armor, but he's still standing.
That'll be it for me.
Hickabee.
Hickabee kind of chuckles. You made the wrong choice. Takes that arrow he has cocked and takes a shot at him. And misses. And
Yep. He missed.
action surge. Ooh. 16 with
Just miss.
precise.
Oh,
So 20.
Oh, you hit now.
you hit.
For 23. Ouch.
And he's next to an ally, isn't he?
He is.
He is.
So 9, 32 damage.
All right, he goes down. But as he does on the way down, he pulls from his belt. Oh, you might have beaten me, but I'll have the last laugh. And he takes this like little horn, and he blows in the horn, like, and you hear it just echo and like I don't know, like disturb some birds, and they flutter off in the jungle. And he tries to tuck it back into his belt before he collapses.
What do you think he meant by that?
Okay.
I don't think I like
He's
the
not
sound
a very
of that.
good bard.
Yeah, there we go.
Can I do an investigation? Because I want to find that horn.
Hickory says a little prayer, honey. Sprinkle some water.
Yeah, it's made of wood. No, it's made of some sort of dinosaur horn, and you can take a look at it. It doesn't appear to be magical. It's just some sort of signal horn, but the horn is sort of curved, so it might be a dinosaur, it might be some sort of ram or some sort of animal like that.
I say, Torm, heal my friends. And I put my trunk on you, Nimbus. You have 15 back.
Oh, thank you.
So the axe beak finishes up the goblin over here, and Tabaxel, you look at the urn for a while, and you start to figure out that it is indeed an alchemy jug.
That's what I thought it was.
So
Mayonnaise time.
I start. I've the fire that they. Well, is there a fire here, or is it?
Yeah,
I kind of like the.
Yeah, it's sort of burnt out, and the boats are still burning, and your boats they're irreparable.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling, like, if I can take something to make, start making a bigger fire, and then start taking the goblins and tossing them on the fire.
Okay, all right.
He picks up his arrows.
So you take a look at the alchemy jug, and so yeah, this is what it can do. You've got once per day, 8 ounces of acid, a half ounce of poison.
Oh, our boats are on fire. He's gonna start putting the boats out.
4 gallons of beer. Yeah, those aren't your, but those are the boats that y'all saw, and they're beyond. They've by this time they're just burnt down completely.
We can salvage. We can rebuild.
Yeah, honey. 2 gallons of mayonnaise, which is strange. I don't know what you would do with mayonnaise in the jungle, but there it is. A quart of oil.
It is a good salve.
2 gallons of vinegar.
Yeah, there's a history to that when they were making it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's
water, salt water, and wine.
Is there anybody else hurt other than Nimbus?
I don't think so. I kind of jumped into the fray.
I meant from previously. The Tabaxel, you should be up most of the way, right? I think I've healed you.
yeah.
pretty much.
I'm back up to full. I have a health potion if you need it.
No, I'm just gonna start using spells.
Where's the human and the dinosaur human?
Don't see him.
Where did they go? I don't see a body.
Really? I roll so many goddamn ones. Another 13 for you.
You can take a look around if you want to.
Did we lose the boat?
We lost all our boats.
Well, I mean, like, is there one missing that's not burning?
Yeah, take a look. Make an investigation check. Take a look around.
Thank you, Mr. Baloo.
You're welcome. Anything for you, Nimbus?
All boats are here.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
So basically, I start dragging the bodies, toss them in get the fire stoked pretty well so it's real nice and hot, and then start throwing the goblin bodies on top. And then whenever I'm done, everybody else can do what they're doing, and let me know when I'm done.
Okay. If we just.
I do take one of
Fast forward,
the goblin bodies and walk it over to the axe beak and toss it over because it looks like it might be more to eat.
Okay. Yeah, it wants it. Nom nom nom.
So how are we supposed to go to the other side of the river? Isn't that where we have to go? The other side of the river?
Yeah, so let me put you back on the map, and Yeah, that's where you are.
You
You
might
don't
have to
see artists or dragonbait. They are gone. You're not sure if the goblins killed them or what, but they're no longer with you.
Well, I don't see their body.
Yeah, if there's no bodies, then they
So
took off.
Baxel. Or
Yes.
Leon. Leon, you're the ranger, right?
Yeah.
Leon, did our companions get killed?
How is the ranger to know that?
You can make a survival check to check for tracks and stuff like that. I guess.
Yeah. I'll look around for tracks for a minute. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up on artists and drag. It takes you a little bit of time because I mean there's like tons of goblins and you guys coming in, but you can tell and you pick out Dragonbait specifically. His tracks are very unusual, and you notice his and humans that you assume is artists going towards the shore, and you notice the gouge that a boat had made. As if shoving off. So it doesn't appear as though they were engaged in any battle or any hurry. Looks like they might have left before the goblins got there.
They took.
All right, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Cool.
They
Where
took
did
our
these-
boat.
Where did these goblins come anyway? Where'd they come from?
No, artists and Dragonbait had their own boat.
Oh. They just left us. That's so rude. We saved them from like 87 people that had them in a tree.
It is rude.
Yeah, so the goblins came from the somewhere in the jungle. You can kind of take a look around if you'd like to, but
It could be checks his stuff in the boat or where he tossed it off on the shore. Where's my stuff? They taking it.
yeah, I think your stuff is fine. But as far as maybe rain catchers, things like that.
Oh, it's on the bag of the holding.
Oh, is it okay? All right.
So all the gear that wasn't, that's small enough was inside the bag of holding.
Okay.
I mean, that's where that's why you have a bag of holding because it keeps all
Makes
your
sense.
stuff.
So how far across is the river? Like how wide, I guess.
It's pretty broad, so I mean you can see the other side, but it would be a good swim. The current is swift. You are about 4 days march from Camp Vengeance, from where you are. You can try to cross here, or you can try to cross further down.
Mr. Snob, hit your amulet. See if we get transported somewhere. Anything?
Yeah. I was going to look around and see if there is one of those stones that we've come across.
Okay. Yeah, make an investigation check.
I hear dinner.
Yeah, you do a good search, and you're pretty sure there's not one here.
Gary, put the music on.
I don't know. They took it away. Actually, they took away.
Oh yeah, that's one thing they took.
Yeah, they
What
took
happened?
away. What's it called?
They took some kind of player, or one of the libraries that had them.
Fan Burst. Yeah, they took away Fan Burst, so that's where all of my songs and everything were from. So the jungle sounds and all that stuff, they took it away. So what you have to do now is you have to import your own sounds. They gave you more They gave you more space to store stuff, more memory. But I'll have to figure it out.
Boo.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, so Azaka looks around and looks up and sees the sun is maybe around noon. We should best get walking if we're going to walk. I say we try further up. The river is too broad here. Too many crocodiles.
All right, guys, follow me.
All right, so we'll take the jug and put it inside the bag of holding to keep it safe, and let us go.
Okay.
Do we basically get a short rest now? So if anyone wants to top off,
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. You can. I think the rest of the day nothing happens. You can go ahead and make it a long rest.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, is it late enough in the day for us to do that?
I'll say we'll just skip ahead time wise, and
All right, I like
you
it.
make camp.
I like getting all my
move
spells
forward.
back.
And along the way, the river it broadens, narrows, but it's very swift at some parts, and you've not yet really found a good place to cross right here. And then again on the second day, after leaving Camp Righteous, nothing really happens. You walk in the woods, walk in the jungle, walk along the side of the river, looking for a good place to cross, and you don't really find anything.
Can I?
The other question, Gary, was there anything on the goblins other than? I mean, did he get the flute and stuff, or that little horn?
Yeah, you can say you had that if you wanted to. Short bows.
Yeah, I got the horn.
Short bows, scimitars, and the masks that weren't burnt to pieces.
So nothing of value.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take the leader's mask.
Yeah.
Stick that in the bag of holding.
You could fix
It's
that.
all broken up and shit from someone's bow staff.
Yeah. Nimbus kind of fucked it up a
Goddamn
little
right
bit.
it is.
But it's still fancier than the other broken, burnt ones.
It still looks
Yeah,
very nice.
So
Before we go on anymore, the horn kind of made me nervous. Can I do a check to see if we're being followed or?
Okay. Yeah, just make a perception check.
Perception?
So what was it called? Jug of Alchemy?
Alchemy Jug, yeah.
Yeah,
14.
it's in the you don't get the sense. I think maybe every once in a while you or maybe on the first day when you guys were leaving, you check back or maybe like look back and sort of put your hand to your ear and listen. And maybe when the wind wasn't blowing or it was just right, you could hear the faint rustle of what sounded like a large group of people walking through the jungle. And then the wind would blow and you're like, oh, is it just leaves? It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Alchemy Jug, if you go into the your journal, your journal, you should be able to pull it up. I'll put it in the folder, actually, PC folder.
You have the Hickabee. You have that silver ornate dagger, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm taking that out of the group treasure.
Okay. So, on the third day, let's see here. You guys are about a day's travel from Camp Vengeance. When something happens, you're in the woods, and it's getting a little dark. It's getting close to the time when you guys should be making camp, and a blue mist begins to creep up, almost as if through the ground. And can you see this?
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to make it smaller.
And yeah, I can do that.
There.
We're in Barovia. Sorry.
That's what it's.
And we're changing campaign.
Yes.
Like the segue. Like it.
Strahd jumps out from
Yeah.
behind a tree. Blah.
You have Strahd.
And everything's just like a blue tint to it. The mist and Azaka says, "I have heard of this. This cannot be good." And she tries to cover her mouth with some clothing. Do not breathe it in.
I'll do the same.
What?
Cover.
Who farted?
Is it how high does it go? All the way, like forever?
Yeah, it's kind of like what you see. I mean, there's no real escaping it. It just sort of like seeps up out of the.
Yeah, rip a piece of cloth off my clothing and wrap it around my face.
Okay.
Hinkabee pulls his beard up and kind of wraps it around his.
That's fantastic.
I stick my trunk into my pants and breathe through my pants.
That might be worse. Let's see here.
I have my own blue glasses.
You guys need to.
Hinkabee looks at Blue. Did you lose something down there? What are you doing?
That ain't the key.
You're just jealous that you cannot do it.
Everybody make Constitution saving throws.
That
Oh,
I can
awesome.
do.
Oh my god,
Why are there chickens?
turkeys.
There's a turkey.
Oh,
Nope, I'm dead.
I I doubt you're dead.
All right.
End the campaign. We'll make a new character.
Oh yeah, I gotta level him up.
Look at Snarn with the crit.
I'll say. Where's the con? Okay, Tabaxel. I'm writing your name down for no reason.
We didn't make
Yeah.
it. Like, what did we need for a number? What was our target number?
I'm still
We
trying
don't
to
know.
decide. Let's see how many people there are.
It was 24.
Yeah. Snarn's good. And
Next week, Snarn and the new it.
Well, I assume Leon made it. And Nimbus might have made it. Then everybody else is
Definitely
sketchy.
made it. Nimbus definitely made it. I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with that.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to whisper something. Whisper GM. I mean, roll and see what it is. And this one's for
He's gonna
tobacco.
whisper sweet nothings to us.
Oh my god! I hope I get an insane thing.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I think we're all getting magic weapons.
Yeah.
Stuck in us.
Hold on. The GM is done.
Tobacco.
Pockets are overflowing.
All right. This affects you for 2 days.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna need a second. This is gonna be awesome.
And okay. All right. Also for 2 days for Hickabee. Is it W? Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. I never remember.
Hickabee suddenly hates Lathander.
Hickabee, there it is.
What?
He wants to have sex with her, so he wants us to summon Lathander so he can have sex with her.
Okay.
He got it from the idea from the toad.
There's yours,
Yeah, we-
Hickabee. And
We did that for the hog people, I think, for the frogs.
The frogs, yeah.
Blue,
That's why
yours
I meant
lasts for
toad.
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
Better be like I want to hump Snarn or something.
I don't think
I don't
This
think
one's
that's
kinda
good.
weird. This one's a little weird.
Right, that'd be great.
So whisper blue. There we are. Blue, there it
Is it a careless whisper?
is. So there, and this affects you for 3 days, blue.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's not right away. So right now you feel Azaka kind of look. Oh, I didn't roll for Azaka. That was a D20.
isn't that other cleric with us or something?
Yeah.
The one who's in love with Blue.
Yeah. Okay, they're fine. I'll say they're fine. All right. So you guys got that?
I replied to what my thing was.
Okay. All right. And great. So you guys make your way and you bed down and Azaka she pulls it from her and then eventually the mist dissipates and you don't feel anything. She's like, "Is everyone okay? I don't feel any different."
Why should we feel different? What is that?
Yeah. What was supposed to happen?
I have heard tell that the mist can make one crazy, but I feel okay.
I am no crazier today.
Very good. Off then.
Perhaps it only affects humans, and we were, Mr. Hickabee, although you are human, you're really not. At least to me, I mean that in a good way.
What are you talking about? He's nuts.
Yes, that's what I mean.
All right. So you guys are okay. Still trying. I got you. Yeah, so it doesn't affect you. I think what happens, you guys bed down for the evening, and the next day, let's put you on the map again. The next day you wake up, the effects are in full effect. So you wake up in the morning, and you feel perfectly normal, and you see across the river Camp Vengeance, and Undril is ecstatic. He's like, "Oh, we finally made it!" And the river is, you could swim across it, but you see on the other side, you can see the camp, and it's got a couple of towers and a couple of boats on the other side too, and they're just sort of looking out, guard. They're doing what guards do, looking across the river. And you wake up and you make your way to the edge of the river, and whoever was affected by the mist, it's in full effect currently.
We gotta get out of here. It's everywhere. It's damn smoke.
What's
Get
smoke?
Mom. Get
What
Mom.
are you talking about?
This smoke. They're trying to burn us off our land. Get the smoke. Get away from it.
Mr. Hickabee, there is no smoke.
Smoke's everywhere.
I move over near Nimbus.
We gotta get out of here.
What is wrong with him?
Get Mom.
I do
Get
not
Mom
know.
before they burn us out of here.
I think we can someone tie him up, Mr. I try to like reach out to touch his shoulder. Mr. Hickabee, there is nothing wrong.
The smoke's grabbing me. We gotta get out of here.
I'm smoke.
Where's it coming from? Get away from the smoke.
Can you?
I think he has lost his mind. I move closer to Nimbus.
Yes, Mr. Why are you so close to me?
You're lucky. I just want to make sure that I stay near a person that is very, very, very safe.
Thank you. Okay.
Hickabee, what is wrong with you?
They're trying to burn us out.
No one's trying to burn us, sir.
They're taking our land from us. Get away from here. Get it away from us.
I'll bet that mist affected him as I take off my hat and I'll dust it off real quick and I'll put it back on and I'll try to adjust it. I'll take it back off again and I'll dust it off again and I'll try to adjust it.
To
adjust it.
You think the mist may have affected him?
Yeah, I think so.
I move closer to
Goddamn
Nimbus.
hat.
Oh Jesus!
Not enough to touch you, just to make sure I'm like next to you at all times. Every time you move, I'm next to you. I walk. I come and I move Nimbus with me towards Hickabee, and I reach out my trunk and I do protection from poison to Hickabee.
I'll adjust my hat again.
And see if that affects anything.
Hickabee will pick up Nimbus or Snarn, whoever's closest. You gotta find Mom. Get her out of here.
Jesus! I mean, Lathander, this is just stop picking me up. I'm going to kick one of you in your testicles if you touch me again. You
gotta find her.
Stay
Go.
close to me. We'll find your mother.
We'll meet back at the river.
Oh, what?
Gotta get out of here.
Is anybody signaling for boats?
I don't think we can because we're dealing with all of you crazy people right now.
Who's crazy? I move closer
I see
to Nimbus.
just one person having a crazy problem. I'll dust off my hat and readjust it.
Mr. Snan, Mr. Leon, are you well? Am I the only one here who's well?
I think you're the only one seeing things.
I think something weird's going on here for sure.
Okay, can one of you signal for a boat? Well, because Mr. Blue is going to crush me, and Mr.
I'm not going to crush you. Why would I crush you? You are lucky.
I am very lucky. Could you just stay 5 feet away, sir? Please. It's fine.
I'm not in your square, but I'm next to you.
Yes.
I'll I'll go signal for.
Okay, I'll move. I move to the other side of Nimbus.
Yes, that's made all the difference. All the difference, sir. Wait, Mr. Hickabee.
Did the protection from poison help him at all? Did he get saving throw for this?
Hickabee jumps in the river. Yeah, no, the protection from poison has no effect.
Okay.
And you see the guards kind of like cover their, like they put their hand over their eyes from the glare, and it's kind of sort of looking across the river.
It's kind of smother us.
You hear him come,
No.
see him like pointing.
Hello, we need some help. Mr. Blue, come with me, which you will
Yes,
anyways.
no problem.
And let's try to get Mr. Hickabee out of the river
That's a
before
good idea. He's very. Maybe this will wash off.
I have no idea.
Do you need help? I can lift you.
Yes, lift me, and I'll try to get Mr. Hickabee. How deep is he in the river? Like, is he like risking,
Hickabee, how far are you in the river? Did you make a swim check?
Away. We gotta get away.
We're away, Mr.
Get
Hickabee.
away.
I think he's just
Leon will be
swimming in
signaling
circles.
for
I
a
could
boat.
try and hold person him, but he was sinking like a rock.
Yeah, and the current's kind of taking him back the way you guys came, slowly.
Shit.
But you see the gates of the fort, Camp Vengeance, open up, and you see several armored men come out, and one dwarf, and you tell him barking orders at them, and they take a couple of big boats over, and they get in the river and they start making their way over towards you guys.
Okay.
All the while, Hickabee swimming around.
Mr. Leon, can you try to rope Mr. Hickabee?
Yeah, I'll try and rope him, lasso him.
Okay. Mr. Tabaxo, your hat is fine.
Does it look
Leave it
good?
on your head. It looks very
All right,
good.
cool. I'll take it off and dust it off and readjust it.
Meanwhile, I got you wrapped up with my trunk, holding you out to Hickabee.
Yeah, make
Like you said.
just a dex roll and see if you can lasso
Gotta
him.
get away.
I just want you all to know I could have killed the leader of the goblins and been taken that whole tribe over by now.
You missed Hickabee.
Yes, you could have. I seen you. You were
Hickabee, you see a
very
lasso
strong.
come flying at you.
very lucky.
It sails over your head and lands in the water and bloop, sinks down.
Grab the rope, Mr. Hickabee.
Good idea. I'll pull you in.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I brace myself.
Who is this Jesus Christ? Torm is here.
It's Torm and Lathander. It's kind of
That's
like
right.
it's almost like a team up.
All right. Hickabee, the rope is within your reach if you'd like to grab it.
Yeah. He'll take it and pull really hard.
All right. So
I grab hold of the
Yeah,
rope.
come
I'm
on.
bracing myself because I heard him say,
make an athletics check, Leon, with advantage, since you're being held by Blue. Okay, yeah. He tries to pull. It's nothing. You guys are just too massive, too much of a bulk for him to make any headway. You can try to pull him in if you want.
"Yeah, I'll try and pull him up to
Okay.
shore."
Hand over hand. And Hickabee, you're like slowly getting pulled to shore.
I'm pulling as hard as I can. Come on. Get in here.
Mr. Hickabee, you're actually in the fire right now. We're in the water. You need to come to us.
Don't be crazy. Get away from there. It's going to get you.
And you see the rowboat's coming. And the dwarf has sort of got one, it's like George Washington on the bow. He's got like one foot up. And,
He's got a little captain in him.
yeah. And he's looking and he's just like at this face like, what in the hell is going on?
Yes, I think we're all looking like that, sir.
Do you want me
What's
to put you
in
down
it?
now, Nimbus?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And,
Stay close.
Oh, I will.
Thank you.
Hickabee will yell at the boat. Get them. It's going to get them. Get them out of there.
And the dwarf looks around. What's going on around here?
The
I don't know.
smoke is
He's
coming
gone mad.
out.
I move closer to Nimbus.
Who are you?
We are. Didn't we come up with a name for us?
No, I don't think we did.
We
No.
never came with. We'll have to do that at some point.
The smoker's gonna get up.
We have escorted the lady, the priestess. I forgot her name.
Underold Silver, yeah.
Andrel Silvertusk.
Under Silver Tusk, and I point to her. But our friend right now has. There was a strange mist. Apparently, it has affected his mind.
It's affected several of their minds, including.
I don't
And
know
I
what you
point-
mean as they move around to the other side, but still stay next to them.
Yes, I don't mean you. And I kind of nod at the dwarf. Yes, I absolutely mean him.
Yeah, I think those two are having a problem. Dust off my hat. Readjust it.
And that one.
What's with the
Did you point at me?
goblin and the drow among you?
They are friends. So
See.
saith Torm.
And
They have proven themselves in battle 10 times over.
Undrel speaks up. It's true, sir. Undrel Silver, and she holds up the dispatches. She says, I am here to see Commander Niles Breakbone. Delivered myself and these dispatches. And the dwarf says, "Oh, we heard you were coming. What took so long?" She's like, I couldn't find suitable people to transport me, and it's dangerous all alone, you see. It is
And then
dangerous.
Also, have you ever been in this jungle, sir? Like, everything is designed to kill you. Literally, as soon as you leave the city. You live here. How do you not know this?
Yeah, and the soldiers in the boat, they're like, yeah, word. You know, they're like nodding knowingly.
Word indeed,
Well-
my friends. Word
well-
indeed.
Well, we had taken the boat down from the thing, but we stopped at Camp Righteous to find out what happened there, and we were beset by goblins, and they burned and destroyed our boats. We have been walking since.
Well, let me come and see you. And he says, "Crossbows at the ready, gents." And you hear crossbows knocked, and they row the boat to shore. And
Row the boat.
and you'll see if you can get out of the boat. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay. He leaps from the bow of the boat onto the river and kind of rocks the boat a little bit. And the one guard is steadying the boat, and the others have crossbows. Not trained on you, but at the ready. And he bows to Undrel Silver and says, "Ord Firebeard, milady." And are you sure these are to be trusted? And he kind of looks over at to Baxel.
I'm dusting off my hat.
He seems preoccupied with his headpiece. And she says, "They have saved my life more than once. I trust them." "Where are your boats?" he says.
The goblins at Camp Righteous destroyed our boats, and we destroyed them.
Well played, then.
I reach into the bag of holding and I pull out the chief's mask. Does this mask look familiar to do?
I've seen these goblins. It's very nice, but not that particular one.
Okay.
So,
Shove it back in the bag.
would you be needing to come into the camp at all?
That would be nice.
Yes, figuring how the mist has affected us to the point that one of our members is trying to jump into a river, I would say yes.
All right. I like the cut of your jib, little one.
Yes, I like your jib, medium man.
It's like, move over, boys. Make room for them. The one in the water, just drag him along.
Mr. Hickabee, please follow along with being dragged.
So
Sure, I'll pull you in. Get away from there.
you guys get in the boat, and Hickabee's trying to pull pull the boat away. But it's getting drug across the shore, and you make it. It's not very far, and this is Camp Righteous. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, that's not Camp
Gauntlets.
Righteous.
That's not Camp Righteous.
That looks just like the other place.
That
we're
was
at.
Camp Righteous. This is Camp Vengeance.
They built
Oh,
the
Camp
same
Vengeance.
camp.
That's right.
Yeah.
They only have
Oh.
one blueprint.
That's way more defensive.
Yeah, like public schools.
I'm way more safer here.
All right.
Wow, look at that place. They
Were those ghosts?
Yeah.
They've recruited since Camp Vengeance. Or Righteous.
So you make your way. They park the boats there, and
We never let the X beat out of its cage.
Oh, no.
I'm completely okay with that.
Leon, Nimbus, Snarn, and Tabaxel. Okay, and Azaka is in there too somewhere. So Ord Firebeard says, "I'll be taking you in right away, Missy, but you guys will need to wait outside. Commander Breakbone would want to speak with you before letting you in the fort. Deal?"
We have no choice.
Okay. So he takes Underl in, and the guards are looking at you, eyeing, obviously. Well, I mean, half of you, most of you suspiciously. I think all of you. I don't think there's really a normal one in the bunch. I think Hickabee's probably the most normal looking one, and that's not saying much. So they're
I
standing.
make small talk with them. I'm like, so how long have you been here?
We've been at this fort for 6 months now. After Camp Righteous fell.
Were you at Camp Righteous when it fell?
Aye, we were.
How did it fall?
Beset with undead. How long have you been in the jungle? The undead are everywhere.
Well, we haven't ventured that deep into the jungle. We've really been kind of staying towards the rivers. It seems somewhat safer.
We have fought some zombies and some giant, like, undead ogre thingies, but that is it. We've been avoiding the undead areas as much as possible. Trying to stick to the rivers until
Not a bad plan.
we found frog people. They're a little weird, but they're cool.
Oh, the little poison things? Yes, very, very dangerous, in fact. They come in many, many numbers.
Yeah, we saved them.
Say, do you have any wine? And the other guard's like, shh, we're not supposed to. I don't care. It's been too long.
No, I'm sorry. I do not have any wine.
Ale?
We have the jug, Mr. Baloo.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I take my hat in one hand, like Indiana Jones, and I put it on all slick, like Indiana Jones did. I take a look around, and then I take it back off, and I start to.
Yes. Perhaps if we give you some wine or ale, you could put in a good word so we can come in.
So right when you say that, the soldiers stand at attention. Commander! And they salute. And Commander Niles Breakbone comes out to join you. There's a lot of words there. And he's got a guard with him. And he eyes you up and down and says, "My deepest appreciation for bringing Undril this far into the jungle.
She's a good kid.
We are in desperate need of her and her skills, if you will, with the sick. We are beset with disease here, so my humblest thanks. I would offer you a night or two to stay if you like, maybe reprovision, assuming I can trust you while you're inside."
You can trust us, sir, and we appreciate that. Yes, we would definitely would want to take you up on that. We are making our way further into the jungle, so your help would be appreciated.
I see. What business have you deeper in the jungle?
Perhaps you've heard of the death curse that is affecting many
Another
people.
disease. Great. We are beset
Well-
with so many here.
If you've been brought back from the dead, it will definitely be affecting you at some point. We've been tasked with finding out how it's happening, and we must go to Omu.
Orlunga, is that it? Orlunga? Is that where we're going?
Well, Omu's,
forget.
I think, the main place, but
Who's the map maker again? Is it Snarn or Liam?
Tabaxel.
Tabaxel. Why can't you get that? It's always
I don't
Tabaxel.
I thought an elephant never forget.
It only forgets things that it doesn't want to forget.
Well, he says,
Tabaxel, where are we going again? Orlunga?
Was that our next stop?
Yes, Orlunga is our next stop. There we hope
No,
to...
I don't think that's our next stop. I think that's our second to next stop.
no,
Aren't we
Orlunga
thinking
was.
we're along the way?
No, Orlunga was the next stop. That is where we were
I
going
think
to
there's
be.
something along the way that we were supposed to stop at. I'm not trying to argue it. Just look at the map.
Mbala?
Yeah.
I don't think we were stopping there.
I think we were going to stop there to resupply when we head to Orlunga. It's just a transition to get.
We're literally having this conversation from the guy. What
Exactly.
Yes.
the hell is going on?
He's like,
And I keep moving around Nimbus.
yeah.
You haven't noticed that.
Either way, sir, we could use 2 days inside to figure out where we're going, because apparently we don't know.
What about the little one? Blowing something invisible away from his face over by the boats. Is he sick?
No, my friend unfortunately ate a herb that is making him see things that aren't there. I want to tell him about the blue mist.
He had
He
some
is
kind
your
of funky
responsibility
mushrooms.
if you want to let him inside.
Do you have shackles?
Oh shit.
Oh yes, we do. We have.
Good. We may have to.
No, I think what my large friend means is if we go inside, we of course will be responsible. If it causes any problems, we will restrain him if necessary, sir.
Very good. May Tyr bless you and welcome to Camp Vengeance.
Thank you, and Torm you.
Torm. I prefer the old school, but nice choice and a god to worship.
If you wish, I can help with the diseases inside.
Oh, can you? And he perks up like a lot. Right this way, then. Guards. And
I scoop up Nimbus in my trunk and bring him with me.
Jesus. Yes. Thank
Nimbus,
you.
come. We need to help them.
I appreciate that. Mr. Leon, please make sure Mr. Hickabee gets inside.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Thank you, sir.
all right. So he walks in with his guard, and you guys can make your way into the camp. He says, I'm sure you'll excuse me. I have business to attend to. And he says the guard will Ord will show you to the medical tents, and he tucks himself back inside the tent. Let me find Ord. I lost Ord.
I'm like, come on, Heckybee, the mist can't get you in here.
I can't find Ord.
Oh, thank goodness. That guy still got some in my beard. In my chest.
I'll use my hat to waft away imaginary smoke in front of him, and then I'll dust it off.
That's
Thank you.
mean. Oh boy, yeah, Ord's gone.
Nimbus, come with me.
So Ord comes up to you, Blue, and he takes you over to the tent over here. And so you're inside with Androl, and you see several men, like 6 men, sitting in cots, coughing, weak, pale, with fevers, and yeah.
Okay, I walk over and say a prayer to Torm and ask him what afflicts them, and we'll let us know.
You see another priestess in there, and she says, and Undril says, "Come in, Baloo, come in. This is Sister Sias," and she's got blood on her clothing, and she's just filthy from head to toe, and she's got dark circles under her eyes, and just looks exhausted. You sick too now?
No, I am not sick. But what afflicts these men?
What doesn't afflict them? Fevers, sores, all sorts of sickness. And for the rest of you guys, while Baloo and Undril are checking out the diseased and sick, Ord Firebeard shows you over to these tents over here and says, these 2 tents at the bottom are free of guards. They're open to stay in. I'm just going to sling you over there. You can walk around.
I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. Settle down. You're 2 tents.
Yeah. And you hear Commander Niles Breakbone a little bit through the tent speaking. So Hickabee, what does Hickabee climb to? And the guard is like, "You're not supposed to be up here."
Oh, Jesus.
Sharp eye out. That smoke will sneak up on you. Keep your eye to the horizon.
And he just scratches his head.
Good job. Sharp eye.
And so Baloo inside, you see Undril and Sister Sias, and Undril says, "We've been trying to cure these men, but the more we cure, the more they come in sick. The jungle is no place for a healthy soldier."
Mr. Hickabee, the smoke is gone. Stop it. I'm trying to whisper that while I'm staying close enough to Blue so he'll stay inside the tent.
Right,
So,
right. They're keeping a good eye out.
We are.
So which of the men has been the most sick?
Yeah, there's one who's got some sort of dinosaur bite on his leg, and he also has. They're all racked with fever and chills, sweating.
So the one that looks like the worst off, I cast Lesser Restoration. I'd say, Torm, please give us your healing, and bless these people for they are here on our duty to you and others that we worship. And I'll cast the spell.
All
See
right.
if that helps.
So it ends a disease on him. And you see, like, as you're doing it, just like the sweat, just like it's like almost begins to pour off of him, and it drips off of him, and he's kind of tosses back and forth in the bed and like kicks the sheets, and then sort of calms down, and his face gets like a little flush of color to it, and then he goes to sleep. And Sister Saya says, "Thank you for that, but we cure 1, 2 come in. We cure 3, 6 come in. The commander keeps sending for support from Port Nye and Zaro, but it's slow in coming, and we haven't heard from them in ages."
Nobody knows where it comes from? Like, is the water clean?
Hardly. We do our best, we boil it. But we're in the middle of a jungle, it's not sanitary. And she's kind of like applying the wound to the dinosaur bites to this guy. Tabaxel, what are you up to? You look like you're sneaking around.
No, I'm just sitting on one of these boxes over here, fiddling my hat.
Have you considered leaving the jungle?
What is the mission of this place?
We are the Order of the Gauntlets. We have been instructed to come out of the jungle and fight the undead, to carve a place of civilization where the undead no longer exist. And then
How long have you... Oh, I'm sorry. How long have you been doing that?
Years now.
It's working quite well.
They're winning. She looks at you. And she's like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'll be overheard.
Who is winning? The undead are attacking you?
Yes. The undead overran us at Fort Righteous.
Yes.
So we fled with the boats and the men that we had, and we made camp here. We've slowly built it up.
Do the undead still attack here?
Yes, but not nearly as successfully. We were a bit overconfident, I think, in our defenses there. No walls. We thought the soldiers could handle everything, but they just kept coming.
It's crazy. Well, I will help you while we are here. That is the best I can do.
I would not share so much my ability to help, especially with the commander. I would get out while you could.
What do you mean? Why? What will he try to do?
Conscript you.
That will not happen unless I let
What?
it be.
What does that mean, Mr. Blue? I've not heard this word.
What that means is he basically makes you a soldier and under his command, or he sicks the rest of the people on you. It's usually you hear it from ships, like pirates and such, or shipmen will come, and they will go and they will get people that are drunk and then knock them out and bring them onto the boat and then sail away, and that gives them no choice but to be the sailor. But
Yes.
it's basically the same thing.
Yes, very much like that.
Yeah.
Undril, you, my dear, pretty thing. I wish you had not. I need your help as much as I do. I wish you hadn't come because, look at me. You will be like me in no time. There is no leaving this jungle, not while the commander is in charge. He is very faithful to Tyr and to the order, but I fear this is a losing venture.
So the cause of the disease is no one particular thing. It's just a general, insect bites, infection.
Yes, many things.
Okay, so there's no one source that we could help with.
I wish.
Perhaps better supply lines. How your supply lines have not been very good?
That is the very problem. Commander, he's such a good, honorable, faithful soldier. He assures us that there will be supplies and reinforcements from Port Nyanzaru, and we haven't heard tale from Port Nyanzaru in several 10 days now. I feel as though they've forgotten us.
Who originally sent you here?
We come at the behest of the Order of the Gauntlet.
No, the order. Just to get the right, Gary. The Order of Gauntlet, isn't that Torm?
Torm or Tyr or Helm.
Okay, so, do I remember there a church of Torm or anything inside the city?
I don't know that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's an acolyte of Tyr.
Yeah.
And on his arm, in fact, you've got the gauntlet. Actually, the Tyr is the scales. Just the scales.
That's right. That's why I was Tyr before. Remember?
Yeah.
And then I thought Torm was better because of if he fit better the way I want to play Blue.
So you guys go about your work, trying to help the soldiers, and eventually, some will go.
I have one more of those, and I will do that again to the sickest person, and then and I will offer the lady I can spend the night tending to these wounded if she wishes, so she can get some sleep.
Okay, yeah, and she does so great. She's very, very thankful for you to do that. Yeah. So you said about healing people. You heal.
I
a
basically
couple.
expend all my spell slots in order to try and get people to feel better. And
Okay. And some come in. You see some are throwing up, and it's just like the, they're latrines in the back, but they're filthy. You can smell them pretty much all the time, and the guards milling about all the time. There's water that never seems to sort of go away. It could be over by the goats. They're like, "Meh." They're just like pitiful. They're just like on their
Animals are always the first ones to know when it's coming.
Mr. Tabaxel, and Nimbus tries to call Tabaxel over, knowing that he can't walk away from Mr. Blue. Mr. Tabaxel, come here.
Yeah, what's up? Sure.
He kind of wants to whisper to him, can you
There's Ord.
go towards the commander's tent and try to listen and is planning to use us in any way. He's letting us stay here, but he may want to turn us into soldiers, apparently.
Really?
Yes.
Sucks. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask him if he had like a map and see if we could like trade some locations. Maybe he's got more than I do, and I got more than he does. And the whole time I was saying this, I'm not making eye contact. I'm just fucking with my hat.
Yes. Okay. If you could do that, and then while you're doing it, if you could touch your hat and maybe take it off and on, I think that would be good too.
Nimbus, make a
What are you
perception
talking
check.
about? Why would I want to take my hat on and off while I talk?
Okay. Yeah, and the Sister Science is like, please don't let on that I've said anything. He means very well. He's a strong supporter of the Gauntlet.
That's enough.
And
So every time you see me, I keep looking to see where you are to make sure that you're nearby.
Yes. I'm here, Mr. Blue. I get it.
I give you a little thumbs up with the end of my trunk.
Awesome.
I wrote
Yes,
to him, I don't-
we will not say anything. However, I just want to make sure we are aware of what his plans are, because I would hate to have to hurt anyone in this
Well,
camp.
at some points we need to talk to him anyway to see if what his plans are doing. I mean, just sitting here waiting for something to happen, he must want to do something.
So I think when Tabaxel, when you come up to his tent, he is actually just striding out of the tent.
Oh.
Tabaxel it was, right?
Yeah. Hey, Commander, how's it going?
Quite well. I was hoping to speak with the group of you, if I might.
That's fine. First, can I been keeping track of where we've been going, and I have a pretty detailed map of the area. It seems like a lot of people don't. I was wondering if you had a map, if you were drawing stuff. Maybe we could compare maps and help each other fill them out.
Yes, perhaps another time. We have
Oh man,
some
come on.
maps of the surrounding area. And speaking of the surrounding area, that's what I wanted to discuss with you. What we do here is we go on patrols and we try to rid this jungle of the filthy undead. And we are a bit short on men currently. And I was wondering if perhaps you'd care to join a few of the guards on just a very short excursion. Perhaps you could fill in your map.
You are in luck. There is a town to the north of here called Port Nyanzaru, I think. You could probably get a whole bunch of people over there. But back to this map, see. I think that it would just be
we've
faster
sent
if we
for
could just...
reinforcements, and we expect them any day now. But
Oh, then you're all good.
the threat remains if we don't, how do you say, meet it out there, then they will come here. We'll send the guards, of course, anyway, but I fear that with the dwindling forces we have at the camp, they might meet their doom without your help.
Well, I mean, the whole time we're out there anyways, we're basically cleaning up. So, I mean, I don't think we need to go around with your guards or anything, but like if you have a table with a map set up on it, I mean, I could show you some stuff and you could show me some stuff.
Perhaps we could barter. Join my troops, and I will update that map of yours a little bit. How about you run it by the the rest of your group. See what they say. Might be an adventure.
Yeah. Oh, I'll walk away while I'm dusting off my hat and adjusting it back on my head.
All right.
Oh, that whole time I was like making broken eye contact with him, mostly just fucking.
Yeah. And you can see in there, he's got a couple of things, some papers, a few books and stuff, a desk with an oil lamp on it, and maybe some rough hand-drawn maps of the, perhaps the area. Dispatches from Underhill.
Okay.
What did Mr. Tabaxo, what did he tell you?
I don't know. Something about going with his troops and helping to clear out some undead or something. He's got a bunch of maps. I could take a look.
Yes, but when we were at Port Nyanzaro, there was a lieutenant there, Lieutenant Niedermeyer, and he said if 10 of you go in the jungle, only 5 of I do not want to go into this jungle with other people. This is a death trap. If we go, we will end up dead before we are able to solve this death curse.
Or diseased. This is pretty nasty stuff. I don't know why these people are so sick all the time.
Because they're living in the
People live in the jungle all the time.
Look at this. This is not a jungle you live in. This is not a... There's undead, there's dinosaurs, there's evil goblin things, not good goblins. I would just
And
like
dinosaurs.
to point that
Don't
out.
forget the dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs, yes. These people should be going. If they've been doing this for years and they haven't cleared out the undead, they've lost.
Well, we do know that the thing that we're going to stop is causing undead too, right? Isn't it?
Yes, well, we could tell the commander that his mission and our mission are really the same. So if he tries to keep us, we can just say there's a higher power mission. Maybe that would work.
Agreed.
All right.
Unless
Hey,
he's got something specific for us to do other than to sit here.
Yes, if we do something specific for him, Mr. Blue, we will never get out of here. He will
Well,
always have
You got
something
to understand
for us.
that perhaps maybe there is a nest of something that he needs taken care of. We can go kill it and then we just keep going.
Look around you. There is not enough people here. He will use us until we are sick in this bed.
Agreed. I mean, they don't have very good discipline. I mean, apparently the outhouses need to be redug and all this stuff. Nobody's actually doing anything.
Oh,
I apologize. There are millions of people here. I did not realize.
even the ones in the empty tents.
They were
Oh
sleeping.
my God. I mean, I would like all of you to look at the goats over there. That Mr. Hickabee, those don't look like goats that give any sort of sustenance. Those things are dead already.
Well, delete them if they did,
All right, so I think. So, do we want to tell him we'll do one mission for him? But that's it?
Well, let's find out what he wants us to do. He wants us to join the army, but what are we going to do when we join the army? That's the
I'm not a
thing.
joiner.
Yes, agreed. But I will be willing to tag along to do something if it means saving people.
I understand that, but he will take advantage of us if we let him, and we have to be prepared, even
Oh,
if we
no.
do one thing.
We knew
That-
about them.
Right, but this could result in us being forced into something.
Yes.
Mr. Tabaxo, Mr. Snan, do you agree?
I'm just here to check out some, ruins and, places like that, dungeons, whatnot. I don't
Well, if we
care
are
about
stuck here and
joining this.
conscripted into this army, you won't be checking anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
I
that's-
don't want to be.
I
I don't want to
don't
be
wanna
conscripted.
Conscripted into anything.
So while you guys are chatting, he kind of walks up and says, "So, did your drow friend tell you what we're up to? Who's for clearing out some of the jungle, or would you rather just stay behind with the nursemaids?" And he kind of nods over at Baloo and Undril.
Well, I will need to rest a night before if we were to do that. But At what point would you let us go after we clear out whatever you want us to do?
Oh, you're free to
Whoopsie.
leave whenever you like. You've just gotten here, though, so and we're so glad that you brought Undril. We're really happy to have you here, and I know that you must be in a big hurry, but we'll have a fine dinner when you come back after the patrol. So let's not even think about leaving at this point.
Well, Commander, see, our mission is very much tied into your mission. Our mission is to stop this death curse, and we believe that part of the death curse might be causing all of these undead. So the quicker we do our mission, the quicker your mission will be. So we should just go, I think, and then we'll help you by
You should
not
listen to
helping
Nimbus.
you.
He is lucky. But if you have a pressing thing that needs to be done, do you have like a nest of things that you need killed? Is that what is going on?
Stop saying that. He's always.
He says, there is always undead to be killed. And he hangs his head and says, very well. You're free to, and I think by now, like you guys across the river and stuff like that, it's getting close to dark. And he's like, surely you don't want to leave in the evening.
No. We will accept your hospitality. And these men need a little help before we leave.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Well, I was hopeful to have you stay, but I understand you have a mission too by a higher power, Blue. And
Yes,
may
we
Tyr
do.
guide your way.
And may Torm yours.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He turns on his heel and walks away.
I don't know. I want to see what this guy has to deal with. I wouldn't mind going out and killing whatever he wanted killed. I mean, I don't say stay here forever and do it.
Well, you have to realize that every day that we're here, someone else is dying.
Oh, agreed. But if their thing is on the way to where we're going in, help them into that point. When we get to the point, we deal with what we deal with it, and then when we're done, we just part ways at that point. And that way, we at least solve some of their problems, immediate problems, and then moved on. But ideally, this camp is being run into the ground if he's not redigging holes and stuff like that. I mean, this is very poor hygiene in here. Look at the stagnant pools of water. There must be nasty mosquitoes growing in there. It's awful.
But Mr. Blue, how I would look at this is, let's say you have 5 horses that aren't very healthy, and you have one good horse that comes in. You would ride that horse into the ground. That is us. We're the horse. If we do anything for this man, he does not even care about your god.
That is his mistake. He has his god, I have mine. That is fine. Even though they are pretty much one.
Mr. Tabaxo, Mr. Snan, am I...
I will go with the group. I am just saying that if we wish to help him for a little bit, we could.
No, and I agree. I would be okay if we did 1 or 2 things for him. I'm just worried that...
And how do we not know if something that we find in there will lead us closer to what we need to do in the first place? That is what I am wondering. We need to learn more about the undead. If he knows where these things are coming from, or if there's some sort of layer of undead, perhaps we would learn something.
Yeah, he doesn't. He I think basically it'd just be going on patrol and just kind of look for trouble, sort of thing.
No, well, that is the waste of time.
That's
Mr.
what they
Tobacco,
do. Yeah,
Mr.
you get the idea that this is a lost cause. That is in fact all they do. They go out and fight undead and come back, and they lose troops, and the rest of the troops are sick. I mean, you can tell within the first hour or two of being here that this is a lost cause.
Yes.
Does the commander look sane? I mean,
he looks sane. He's just a zealot.
I got you.
Yeah,
I would
get the idea. He's just overcome with passion for the gauntlet. And
well, if that is what is going on, and then that is sad. And perhaps we should get together and go on our mission to try and rectify things, so that we can alleviate these people eventually.
Yes, I would agree. Mr. Zabaxo, Mr. Snan, do you agree?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so. Because short of direct orders from the gauntlet itself, this guy's not going anywhere.
Right. He's just going to keep sending people out to fight these
Yeah.
Walking Dead season after season, never ending.
He's just gonna keep killing boars until he levels up.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Well, he'll show you the tents at the bottom that the guards are rescuing. He kicks them out, makes them buddy up with the other guards, and allows some room there. You, Blue, and Undril and Sister Sias, there are cots in there for you guys in the tent that you're in.
Well, I'm going to have to stay in there. Nimbus is going to have to stay in there.
Yeah, so Nimbus.
I just pick
tries
him up
to
like a
leave.
little teddy bear and snuggle up, and Nimbus is my friend.
I will sleep on the floor. Please do not.
No. If
embrace me
anything, you
during
will
sleep.
sleep in the bed because the bed I would probably break anyway. You sleep in the bed. I will find a place.
Okay.
I'm too big for most beds anyway.
All right.
We should check to make sure Mr. Leon be still not dead.
Yeah,
We should also
check
check
in
to
with
see if,
let's check in with Leon and Hickabee. What's going on down here at the goat pen?
Leon. Hey, Leon.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. You know something odd about this place?
What's that?
Look at this guard over here. Psst.
Yeah.
Don't let him see you. Don't let him see you. All right? Yeah. See this one up here?
Yeah.
They look all right. They look the same, don't they? Or is it just me? Yeah,
That
he looks
is
just like this
weird.
one over there too.
They all look
Maybe-
alike.
They all look
Maybe-
alike.
Maybe they're related.
Maybe. How are they all related?
I think the goats like you.
So racist.
I mean, they all look exactly alike. It's
That is freaky.
freaky.
What was it? Chris Rock? Or no, who was it?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. That's right.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, that was
yeah.
a different guy.
Yeah, I don't know what you call 20
He's cloning them. He's
quadruplets.
cloning people.
So this goat can't even get up off of its knees. It's just like. All right, cool. So
Goats are the first ones that know when the smoke is coming.
yeah,
Keep your eye on them.
The commander comes over and or he has one of his come over and pick up that goat, and they cut the goat's throat, and they roast the goat. And he says, we'll have a feast, and you guys have a feast in honor of bringing Undril Silver there. And
Hey, at least the guy knows how to kind of up morale a little bit. That's a good idea.
yeah, and the guards are happy for it. And I guess if you want, you can share some beer or wine.
Oh,
from
yeah.
your
Oh,
alchemy
yeah.
jug.
4 gallons of beer.
If the commander allows it, I mean, we're not going to do anything the commander doesn't want us to do.
Yeah, he's cool with it off the clock. And then I think you guys nod off eventually. So
Does it do hard liquor too, or just wine?
You can do wine or beer.
Yeah, wine.
Okay.
beer.
Those
I was
mixed
1 gallon
drinks.
of wine. 1 gallon of wine or 4 gallons of beer.
Because I was also thinking that if it did like some kind of alcohol, we could give it to her we can give her some to
Oh, right.
use a disinfectant or something like that.
So I'm gonna slide y'all over to the tents because where are you? Nimbus can't go.
Undead's gonna attack in the middle of the night. That's the way it is.
I would never do that to you guys.
All these guys are actually undead.
So
I guessed it.
it's crickets in the middle of the night. You hear the birds. I wish I had the soundtrack now. The chirping in the jungle, and you hear. Do any of you speak giant?
What was that? I didn't hear that last part.
Do any of you speak giant?
Oh shit!
Nope.
I thought you were wanting him to grunt again. No.
And you hear it again. And you hear a loud noise like.
Sounds like somebody should have had some more fiber with that goat.
Oh, shit, I thought we were farther away from the toilets. We wouldn't be able to hear that.
And you hear a sound, in fact, over near the latrines. And you hear several guards wake up, and you hear Niles Breakbone. What's going on? What's happening? And this is what you see. You hear a huge rending in wood, and you look to see a dinosaur attached to a large rope, and what appears to be a giant on the outside of the fort. And the rope and chains this dinosaur is pulling on the wall. And here's what happens here. The palisades are pulled in, and undead start pouring in. And back here, you see a huge, what appears to be an undead giant with a blue triangle on his forehead. And he yells orders, "Attack!" And you start rolling in. They start
Okay, time to
rolling
go.
into the fort.
Take their boats. Let's get out of here.
Let's roll some initiative. And the guards are still up here, but they're starting to wake from their boats.
Now you want to leave, mister. Let's do a couple missions. Let's help these fellows out.
Gary,
get
do
you
I
guys.
have no spells?
Yeah, unfortunately, your spell slots are depleted.
Okay.
I think maybe just a couple of heal spells or whatever it would take.
Sure. I'll say I have my 2 level 3s because I probably wouldn't use them for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're too high level.
Oops. There we go.
Because I would just use the smaller stuff. Like I was using the 2nd level cure poisons and the cure wounds and stuff. I wouldn't be blowing like a 3rd level spell on these little guys unless I absolutely had to.
Right. All right. So, Blue, you go first. You awake from the bed and you rush out.
I wake Nimbus and Underhill up quickly.
You
2
didn't
arms.
have to
2 arms.
wake us. Yes, the giant screaming did that, sir. But thank you.
And then I move out. I pick up Nimbus and get out to about there.
So humiliating.
And then I just place him down next to me when I get out there.
All right.
What? I just give you a free move.
Yeah, there you go.
That is a good point.
You see them crawling, zombies and a couple of the ghouls, actually, that you had fought at Dungrunglung, ramble in through the broken down palisade. And you see this huge giant through the broken palisade grinning evilly. And this is kind of what he looks like here. Let's see if I can. Yep.
Is that the blue triangle, Nimbus? Isn't that what the snake lady on her forehead?
I believe so. I just can't believe giants are riding dinosaurs to bring. I thought these things were all random.
All right, Blue, you're up.
That's my turn. I basically grab Nimbus, run outside, take a look from stock of the action, and I don't really have anything to do. There's nothing in range. Well, you know what? I probably have range to do a what is the range on Sacred Flame? 60 feet. I got range. I'll get that for what is the things to the right and left of the ghoul?
Zombies.
The purple thing? Those are zombies. So I'll hit the ghoul. DC 15 dexterity save or takes
All right.
5 radiant damage.
He kills it. Okay.
Take that.
All right, Leon.
Okay. So is that where the commander is?
Commander is here. Yeah. So he rushed out.
Okay, I'm gonna rush over to see if to warn the commander, but I see he's already there.
Yeah.
And just start heading towards my friends. And I guess I probably can't do nothing there, so I'll just.
Is it like dusk or like or dawn? I mean, it's for like.
Yeah, it's in the middle
do we
of
have
the night.
some light?
Yeah,
Oh, it's in the middle of the night. Do we have moonlight or anything? What kind of visual?
Yeah, I'll say there's a moon out. Let's check
we
the
have, like,
weather
dim
too,
light?
actually.
Okay.
Ooh, you hear, and God, I wish I still had the things, but yeah, you hear lightning and thunder, and it starts to rain.
Lightning.
The
and
river
the
fills
thunder.
up quickly.
And the thunder roll.
Snarn. You can double move, Leon, if you want to dash as your action.
Their heart goes cold.
Oh, okay. There you go.
All right, Snarn, you're up.
Okay. If I move over here, I can see clearly through here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to split the party, do you?
Well, we're still going to be together technically,
Not
as long as you're
range
within
too. Well,
as long as you're within the thing. We're going to have a bunch of soldiers to help soak some of the people. I hope, unless they all run and we're the only ones fighting. Right
All the soldiers run away.
yeah. Oh, they're the smart ones.
Can I see that guy there?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to fireball here.
Okay.
You guys.
I like your fiery balls.
All right. There is fireball.
And I'm going to
Nice.
re-roll 3 of the ones using a sorcery point. Due to that.
Nice.
So, all right, hits that guy too. This
So
guy
let's
too.
see.
21.
Moves 3, so makes it
So
down to
33.
21. Nice.
Cool. Okay. So, let's roll some saves. Start on the left here. So what's the
Damage is now 33.
third 3? Okay, thanks. All right.
DC is 64.
They're all dead. Boom! A huge explosion. This guy makes, but takes 33.
I love to smell the
16.
fireballs in the morning. How about you, Nimbus?
And the ghoul. It's going to take a while. Ghoul makes. No, he fails. He's dead. Boom.
Gary, you could just do like count how many there are, and then roll that many d20s, and then apply where you.
That's
want,
true.
where
That's
you-
probably the best way
where
to
you
do
wish.
it, right?
And that way you don't, instead of making dexterity saves for each one, you can just do
Plus
what you
2.
need. You add whatever you need to add to them, but
Yeah. That's smart. Plus 2, plus 2. Oh, wait, no. Minus 2.
yeah, the zombies probably are
Zombies have
very
minus
bad
2.
at dodging.
So
But the-
1,
Slash R 90 20 increase the DC to
5, 6,
plus 2.
7, 8, 9, 10. So roll 10d20. I can do that. Roll 10d20, and that's just for the zombos and the ghouls. All right, so
One guy just exploded. One guy shrugged it off, just like flicked it back at you.
the zombie's dead. This ghoul is dead. And 1 critical fail. He's dead. The 7 is dead.
That's actually a horrible roll, huh? 96 out of
22,
below
14.
half.
No,
Not by
no,
much.
7.
True.
Oh, hold on, shit. 1, 2, 3. That guy was 7.
I
This
will
guy's
not
20.
look this gift horse in the mouth.
He makes minus 16. And then he fails too.
Nice.
Actually, only one of them makes. So he's dead. Dead. Minus 16. Dead. And 14. This guy also.
Horde of zombies appears behind Snarl.
Well, look, if you look at it, at the most 4 of them would have made it. So
Dex. Oh, my zombie giant failed.
Oh.
Okay. Oops. Damn it. Oh boy. Okay. Almost there.
Oops. Sorry. That
Okay.
was my fault.
All right. So, boom! A huge explosion, and several of the zombies and ghouls are dead. Nice fireball. Anything else you want to do?
No, but now everybody should be able to see it's nice and bright.
Everybody's awake.
Yeah. And you see guards. I'm just going to say they're still rumbling and around, and I'll put them in the initiative, actually,
They're probably cheering. Yeah.
too. That makes sense.
Oh, look, 10 more wander in off the map.
Control V. Let's see here.
It's okay. He probably has more than one. Oh, no, he probably doesn't have another. I don't know if he has another fireball or not.
Nimbus, you're up. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Well, if you used it yesterday.
Yeah, but we've rested since yesterday
That's
because it
true.
was a couple days to get here.
That's right.
So I'm gonna move. Nimbus is gonna like run over here and attack this ghoul. And let's see what we got.
Oh, Nimbus. My lucky charm. Be careful.
Yes, 17 is a hit. 10. 24 is a hit. 16.
All right, and I'm gonna use a key point to do double bonus actions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You punch his head right off of his body.
All right. All right. So that means I still have that other bonus one. Actually, no, I'm good. So I'll just move back over here. After knocking his head off, I just kind of step back, just walk over here.
Yeah. All right, Tabaxel.
Holy shit, Snarn, did you hear that? Sounds like someone just blew up one of the toilets out there. Snarn. God. I swear to the Dark Maiden, if I can't get one night of sleep in this freaking jungle.
Yeah,
All right.
You hear troops running around battling.
I had to look out here and I
Some of the zombies
see.
are in fighting with the guards, maybe.
I can see. I can see blue. I'm gonna. Oh, you one. That's a zombie, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
All right, I will shoot him.
All right.
Yeah, short bow. 16.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Zombies,
Now-
I believe, are 8s.
Is he technically? No, because they're not engaged. Never mind. They're just dating.
Right.
So 5 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna stand my bow up and lean it up against me and brush it off my head a little bit and
Yeah, of course.
readjust it back on my.
All right. The zombie guard still in his tent. He's going to rush over you. You just fired at him, and he's going to slam. The zombie slam. Crit miss. I'll say these have made their... These are just sort of not really there, but they were... I think one's kind of... Oh, boy. He's kind of stumbling in here.
Brains.
Yeah. Same to go. Put him over here. These are with this guy, though. So, this one's going to rush in and attack Nimbus. Miss. So will this one.
Only fools rush in.
Oh, that
20.
That's
hits.
what wise men say.
4 damage. And then this one's going to run down to about here. And he's going to try to climb. He's actually going to start climbing up this ladder. Zombie. Yeah, I think that's all they can do. Hickabee.
Hickabee's pestering the guards after hearing the noise. And by then he's got the boom, and he sees the whole area light up.
Yeah, now there's smoke.
Oh, Snikey. Oh, I need to go. I can't see. I can't see. Ah, I need to get closer. So he's going to run through and get up over here. I need to change it from arrow. Out of the way. Out of the way. Yeah. I can get right up behind the zombie.
All right.
So he's following the zombie up the path.
Okay, yeah. He's
Or
trying to
up the
climb
ladder.
He's climbing up the ladder, and the guard's like, ah!
And that's my turn.
All right. Ghoul. Ghoulies. This guy's going to rush in. Boop. This guy's going to...
Only ghouls rush in.
Slam. Let the boys be boys.
Right here. And these guards are still in. This one's going to... Oh, he's the one that just rushed in, so... I will leave that. That's their guy. Zombie Giant. And he says, Rosna Sea finds you an abomination. And he crushes and he steps on this ghoul here, this ghoul's corpse.
Holy shit.
And he's going to take a swing at Nimbus, I think, yeah. Only one he can get to.
Oof, that hits.
Okay. 42 points of damage.
How much was it? 42?
Yeah, 28 and a 22.
Oh, yeah, it was 28. Yeah, I'm dead.
You're down.
Yes.
All right. You see Nimbus go down. The
No!
zombie giant has a huge wooden club slash small tree and is raking the guards apart. And that's his go. I'll give a couple of the guards some spear attacks at the zombie.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Nope. 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 Yep. Nope.
Do I have to do a death roll?
Not
It's
until
your turn again.
your
Oh,
turn.
okay, sorry.
No. Yeah, I think those are the ones that can attack him now. So, Blue, you are up. You just saw Nimbus go down.
I am very upset at that. And I move. To here. Guide me. Dispel this evil. And I do. I do my thingy. Back to the abyss you came from, whence you came. I do that. So they all have to make anything that's within 30 feet of me has to make a dexterity saving throw at DC 15 or run away in fear from me.
It's a wisdom save, right?
Wisdom saves, yes. 15 DC wisdom save. As I produce my holy symbol and gauntlet, Torm, banish this evil from my sight.
Does my alt button not work? Is there another? Here's another alt button. It just won't stay. So I get the idea, though. Okay. Oh boy.
So it's pretty much just about all of them in the thing.
Okay. So we're talking saves. What wisdoms? All right. So
Wisdom saves.
Yeah, let's do the zombie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zombies.
Is it destroy undead now?
Say what?
I think that might be not till next level. Hold on, let me grab my player's handbook.
It's at 5th cleric level.
rules.
Well, if they still have to fail. So if they fail, which looks like they all did.
Nice roll, Gary.
Destroy undead is at 5th.
Wisdom is -2, so the best roll was 10.
Yeah. So I guess I destroy them. Hold on, let me look it up. I think it's anything that's a
quarter.
hit dice, right?
Yeah.
What level is that? 5th?
Well, I am 5th level, so. Cleric.
I think it says half or destroy undead of CR half or lower.
There it is.
At 5th level?
5th level.
Yeah, 5th level. Yeah,
Yeah. So
goes to 1 or lower at 8.
They're just like like when you light a straw on fire, it's just like
Dust
big
them.
ash, and it's like.
It is
they're
cool.
gone.
That was a dope thing right there. That was very cool.
Nice.
Now, if only the ghoul and the other guy. Well, I'm sure the giant's not gonna disappear, but he might run away.
Yeah, we'll see how cool it is when he throws a bunch of storm giants against us next week.
Yeah, I thought this would be much harder. Let's see. I always think that it's hard to.
Well, yeah, it's the biggest thing is you got to remember with ability, like, and it's hard because I know they have the same problem. You got to know the abilities of the people that are in your party, and I underestimate my party a lot, especially priests, because they really kind of gave priests a lot of tool versus like spirit guardians is ridiculous.
Priests are
So
like
good.
divine wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom. 14.
So the well,
What was the DC?
15.
Oh, he fails.
Run away.
Wait to see what's his challenge rating?
Oh, I'm sure is it the ghoul or the
Ghoul.
the
I'm
ghoul?
sure
I think he's a half, isn't he?
He is 1.
Oh, he's 1, so he stays.
Yeah.
He runs. He doesn't destroy.
All right. Each undead you can see within 30 minutes. The creature fails. Turn for 1 minute. Use its turn. Okay, so not till its turn. Big boy. Here we go.
No whammies. No whammies. No whammies.
Oh,
he
just
makes it. Just makes it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's disadvantage. Just kidding.
I think ghouls get advantage, don't they?
No. Actually, some things do. Gas might. I think some of them.
That's
have
what
turn
it is.
resistance.
Gas have
liches.
turn.
Yeah, some have turn resistance, which
Turn
gives them
resistance.
gives them advantage on the saving throw.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this ghoul looks scared of you, even though he's got a piece of guard hand in his mouth. Nice. That's some good rolls.
Oh my god, you guys have dead people in your outhouses too?
Leon. Where's Leon? There's Leon.
Okay, so the big boss guy's not scared, right?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Markham,
Gotcha.
and I'm gonna take an initial longbow shot.
He'd be marked. 16 bink off of his leather armor. Misses.
I'm gonna take another shot.
17 just hits.
So 15 total.
So 100 mark damage. Cool. All right. He is still up. Snarn.
I think I am just gonna firebolt the big guy.
All right. Miss.
17 hit.
Oh, 17. Oh, 17 just hits. Yeah. Oh, you have advantage. Pack tactics.
10.
Nice. Was it? Oh, shoot. That's not right. There we go. Yeah, good roll. 9, huh? Nimbus, death save, please.
Death save. All right, hold on a second. Let's see what we get.
1 fail.
Oof. All right. Gary, when I said I was going to redo my backup character, I didn't mean that it's going to be in use this week.
Don't worry, you'll be okay.
You'll be fine until the giant stomps on you. Tabax leader.
Yeah, coming after Blue because Blue's now a target.
Gonna run up here, and this might be a wasted move, but I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire
That's what I was gonna do.
back over here.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot here. Let me pull.
Yeah.
Ba-doop.
All right.
So I light up this big motherfucker. He's the one I really want to get.
Okay. Gotcha.
And so he needs to make a dex save, and it's really low because my charisma is low, and that's what my spellcasting DC is for this. So it's 10.
Oh man.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yep. That's why I said it's probably gonna be wasted.
He makes it.
Who can do it?
Rolls a 12. Oh, I don't know.
Did he?
That. Yep. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
rolls,
that's
that's
okay.
weird. Yeah, rolls a 12.
Oh well. Well, that's my action. I'll dust off my hat. And
all
get
right.
my bow back. 'Cause I'm
So
not getting
that
close.
failed, right?
What
Yeah.
about the gas?
He made it.
The ghoul. He doesn't. He's gonna run anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, I forgot the ghouls. Sorry, Dex. It was both of the ghouls, actually. Yeah, one's gonna... He makes. And then... the afraid one... fails. All right.
Figures.
There he goes.
Attack rolls.
You can watch him run away.
Was it violet light?
Did that other ghoul make a save?
This one up here did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a 14.
Versus the turn. The one next to me, did that make a turn undead save? I don't think
He was
it
a
did.
scared one, so he must have.
Yeah.
No, okay. That's
Zombies. Most of them are dead. Hickabee.
Higbee gets there just right after the zombies crawling up the ladder and starts kind of swatting his feet. By then, it just disintegrates. He's like, ah!
Yeah.
I
And there's
just
smoke and ash,
reached up.
like, all around
Hey,
you,
I
too.
reached up my gauntlet and I went like this.
Praise the thunder up the ladder.
Did you guys hear the snap?
Yeah.
And
Just
so
call me.
he's
Thanos.
going to get a good view. And
The giant
was
turns
gonna
his
cast-
head, and he's like, his huge head just sees you. You're like right at eye level with him.
was going to cast, but somebody
Go
else.
for it.
It didn't work.
Mine didn't work. My C is only 10. What I need is that black dragon mask.
Yeah, that thing's dope.
The last cap. Also, Lux would be nice to have right about now. Or Nurg.
Yeah. Nurk the Undying.
Yeah.
And the thunder. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
I got the big red bar saying my connection's interrupted.
Oh.
I cast Fairy Fire. The DC's 13 Wisdom,
Okay.
and it's a 4x4 cube
Gotcha.
on.
Wait, you said Dex or Wisdom?
Yes, these three things. On
Dex.
5 up here.
Dex. He rolled a 17.
Okay.
And then Zombo. Okay.
I can't tell if he's alive or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's alive. Under the dirt. Dex. This is for the ghoul. He fails. So he is lit and light. Zombie here. Make your Dex. Come on. No, he fails. I'm
Yeah.
rolling shit tonight.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy there.
Thunder. Show us the light.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 of them are lit in fairy fire right now.
Well, you did kill Nimbus pretty good.
Yeah. The ghoul.
Not dead yet.
This one is afraid and has to use his turn fleeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think he has a dash. This one.
Nobody take an attack of opportunity.
1, 2.
If they run, do not strike them.
He's going to scratch at Baloo with his nasty, filthy claws. He's going to drop the arm he's eating and just for a moment just try to scratch at you. Oh, 21.
It's
Take 10 slashing and roll a Constitution save, please. Oh, you make. Okay. You are not
no paralysis for you.
Woo. That would have been ugly. That's it for them. Zombie Giant. Does he want to attack Hickabee or Baloo? Let's see. Hickabee just got his attention. I'm going to roll a d4. 1 and 2 Hickabee. 3 and 4 Baloo. Hickabee. He comes over here. 1, 2, and he's just right at eye level with you, and he's just going to start smashing away. Takes a couple of swings at you, just like overhead.
We all have line of sight to him.
I'm going to have warding
large
flame.
object.
Oh, you already. And so the first one's on disadvantage. And it's Hickabee smiles and gets that glare right off his tooth, right in his face. Gives him disadvantage on his first shot.
Yeah, it gets in his eye. So the first one's a disadvantage, miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Second, 23. You take 23 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think it might even knock your gold tooth loose.
Ah.
And it shatters some of the tower there. So make a dex save.
Okay, let me fix my freaking.
The guard makes it, and he holds onto the pole here that's sort of just holding it up.
You said I have to make a what?
Dexterity save.
Okay. $19.
All right, you're good. All right, so he busts some of the support poles from it, but it's still stable. The guards are going to, several of them now are going to huck spears at Homeboy. Let's see what we got. Oh, a crit with 4 damage. All right, 4. What's he? He has 17 AC, so. 10.
This explains why these people have not been able to kill all of the undead.
He gets stuck with a few spears, but it doesn't do too much damage to him. He just kind of sneers and pulls his club back from the damaged tower. Baloo.
The giant's still 15 feet away from me, right? Technically.
Yep, I'll say so.
All right, then. Torm, send me your warriors.
Nice.
So, basically, Spirit Guardians is. How do I get it to spill out the thing? Well, it's a 15 feet. 15 feet around me, so it's a 15-foot range. It's a radius.
Yeah, he's in that cube right here.
And they make they make wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
And if they fail, they take 3d8 radiant damage.
Does he do it now or on his turn?
He does it now.
Okay.
Or actually, hold on.
You can change the spell and the thing to show the description too.
It's angels. Angels come down. Well, light appears and angels come down, landing near me. The creatures that are attacking me, and which is one the ghoul and one over there, and then a couple land next to me, guarding me, and they look pretty badass, and they tend to attack the bad people. It says, hold on, I'm reading.
Yeah, it says first enters or starts their turn there.
Okay, so there we go.
All right, so
So and they take half damage if they save.
okay. Well, we'll wait till their turn then. So this guy, the ghoul. That's all that's left, right? Am I missing somebody? Nope. Oh, the zombie.
There's one zombie, I think, underneath this dirt here.
Yeah, I don't think that's a little more than 15 feet.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get it. No.
Okay. All right. All right.
The ghoul and the
remember
giant right
Ghoul
now.
and the giant.
And if anybody comes within 15 feet of me, they automatically.
Leon. Yeah, so you see the angels flitting around.
All right, I'm gonna light them up.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh God.
Chipping away.
And since he was damaged,
Yep. Oh man.
and I take a second shot. So
That's right. Ooh, 9 damage. Okay.
That's way better. Good job.
and so 9, 10, 11, 12,
Because he's
14,
marked
15,
hunters.
19.
Yep.
Yeah, hunter marked.
Cool.
About 19 total.
Yeah, I was just chipping away, doing it each time. Excellent. Snarn.
I think I'll do Scorching Ray.
So you do this to him, Leon, and you see him. He shoves his club in his belt, and he pulls this huge ballista that looks like a crossbow for him, but a ballista off his back, and cocks it. Snarn, go ahead and roll your attack.
Well, that's
Okay.
not good.
25 hits.
Those are my
Nice.
3,
22
right?
and 20. They all hit. 13, 18.
18 damage to him.
Nice.
It's like you're counting down. Makes you wonder if the next one's gonna be 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nimbus. All right. 1 save, 1 fail.
Yay.
Tabaxel.
Don't do
Okay.
Nimbus. Even if you die, I can bring you back.
Maybe.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Remember the death
I have
curse?
revivify.
Not in this campaign.
Yeah, not in this
Oh, you
game.
can't.
All right.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna whip out a few daggers on my way over here, and I'm just gonna throw daggers at him. At the big guy.
All right.
Okay. Here's the first one.
That's
18.
a hit. You guys are killing it.
Cool. I'll throw my sneak attack on this one. Get that way. 3d6 now.
3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3d6.
So,
Yeah. It's
all right.
okay. And
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
throw my offhand. And 12.
I thought it couldn't be resurrected, but I think revivify means it just keeps them from dying or something.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
No.
Stabilizes them or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, Revivify brings somebody back from the
Yeah.
dead.
Bring somebody back. No,
Within 1 minute.
that's yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 12 hit.
12 misses.
Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna slip back over here.
All right. Zombie. Oh, that's a pile of wood. 4. He's standing on top of this guard.
And he makes a saving throw.
And he will make when he starts his turn there. It was wisdom, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
He
Fails.
fails. 3 die 8.
He's just the angels just swarm and overcome him. Yeah, he was pretty low. And that's it. School's off running in the woods.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, fuck this shit. Hickabee, This guy too. He takes off. How do you get paid enough for this?
Hickabee, I guess, clutching onto whatever he can to keep from falling after the
Actually,
deck
that
save.
zombie would stay. The zombies don't actually run unless they're actually turned. So if you wanted to keep them, you could.
Yeah, no, this guy is just disillusioned.
So he's holding on, trying to keep. Oh, Lathander, rid us of these horrible beings. And come on, chart. There it goes. He's going to turn.
That's where you're priest now too, aren't you?
Do I get turn at second level?
That's second, yeah.
Oh, so I don't have that. Never mind.
Yeah, you get your.
Why is that not on my character sheet?
Yeah, I was wondering. Well, my warding flare wasn't there either. He's going to swing around, steady himself, and he's going to try one shot. Let me see what we got. Oh, he's right next to me.
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage that close.
Oh, I've got it.
With the bow.
He's going to Burning Hands. He's just going to hold it. He's going to hold his head down, hold his hands up. Lathander, burn these away. Hands are going to just start shooting fire.
Cleansing fire.
All right.
Oops, went the wrong way.
Did that giant just fart?
There you go.
That's a spicy meatball.
Dexy. Oh, wow. I made one. All right. So half as much. So 6 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Ghoul has to make
And I'm going to do a second wind.
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe. There it is. All right. That turns over.
All right. Ghoul, wisdom save. As the angels. Oh, 15 he makes. So he takes half damage.
Oops, sorry. So he took 10.
All right.
I didn't hear a noise, so I clicked twice. What's the noise? Yeah.
He's going to try to swipe at you again. He wants to paralyze you.
Oh, not me.
Missed. Zombie has to make a wisdom save. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Roll damage.
So he can take the second 3d8 roll, so he'll get 7.
Fair. All right. The zombie giant will unleash the giant massive bolt at Leon like he wanted to do. Ooh,
Ouch.
18. Yeah.
But
Pierces your shell.
the elephant and the wizard took out half your army.
Yeah. Take a.
I don't know. It's Leon. It's something about a turtle, man, that really pisses all the enemies off. They
Yeah, as soon as the giant dies, the giant crocodile is going to come up and pull you underwater in one of these puddles. You should take 21 piercing and make a strength save, please.
Or you're skewered to the ground, like an insect.
Ooh.
So close.
You, sir, are prone.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, and you have a huge bolt basically through your shoulder, and it's kind of you're knocked over on the ground. It's hard to get up. Very uncomfortable. The guards, I'll just say some of these are dead. A lot of these are dead. But these will throw some
From
spears.
what? What were they dying from? We killed everything.
Zombies and giants. 1, 2, 3. Wow, they all hit. 1, 2. Well, no, they don't all. 5, 9. 5. Okay. All right. Yeah, they're starting to stick him, and he's looking rough. Mr. Blue, you're up.
All right, my last big spell is going to be as a bonus action.
Don't you have
Well,
potions?
I'm gonna use my spells. They're more fun. Potions are hard to replace.
Hmm.
I'm gonna swing at this thing with my
The
the
ghoul?
the ghoul.
You got him.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna do mass healing word. So it's 10 hit points of healing to Nimbus.
Nimbus is back up.
Leon and Hickabee and myself. And I have 2 more heals left because I get 6. And I will heal a random soldier. 2 random soldiers for 10 each.
Okay.
Nimbus wakes up, and there's a ghoul, like literally like 5 feet.
That I'm locked in battle with.
Kick
And you
him
see,
in the
and you
nards.
wake up and you see angels standing over you,
Oh my god!
and a glowing light coming forth from me as I call down Torm and a big, huge, glowing gauntlet above you.
You can stand next to me anytime, Mister.
I told you, Nimbus, you are my lucky charm.
Yeah. And the ghoul's got fairy lights too on him. Fairy fire. Excellent. Good play. Leon, you have a giant ballista bolt sticking through you, and you are on the ground.
So, what do I do to get up?
Just spend half your movement.
All right, I'll spend half my movement, and just stay there, and I'll fire right back at him.
Okay. I'm going to say, yeah. All right, that's fine. Yeah, you hit him and hits him right in his left eye. And he drops his ballista to the ground, and he teeters this way, and he teeters that way, and he stumbles over here, and he falls towards Blue and Nimbus. Need both you guys to make deck saves.
Oh, great. I am very clumsy.
Okay. You're both able to scramble out of the way as the giant falls to the ground dead. Actually, he crushes the ghoul.
Nice.
That's how I'm wrapping this up.
Face first onto the ghoul.
Yeah. And then Commander Breakbone finally joins you. And that's that. The battle is ended.
I say a prayer to Torm and dissipate.
And Commander's he's been doing battle elsewhere, and he's all cut up, and but he seems like he's okay. And you see Androl and Sister Sias over here behind the tent. They sort of poking their heads out, and they seem fine too. But several of the guards are dead, and there's zombie corpses everywhere. And the commander looks at you and says, "Are you sure you don't want to stay on for another day, 2 maybe?"
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
I go, Commander, can you come here for a minute?
Don't hit him, Mister Baloo. Please.
No, I'm not going to. I bring him over and kick the head over so that the triangle is facing him. Do you see this mark?
I do.
This is the person we want to kill.
I
For
see.
some reason, he is the one who's sending all the undead. And that is who is also doing the death curse. We must. We had an assassin attack us in Port Naranjaro with that same symbol. She had the snake skin. What was she called? As I look over to you guys. What was her race?
It's Tanti.
Yancy.
Yeah, Yuanti.
Yanti.
That Yuanti.
Yeah, and then I think the info that you got too is that Rosnasi is the person that you're after who is in charge of
Yeah, the
loosing the zombies.
giant yelled that out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Cool. And very well. I approve of your mission and may Tyr guide you. How about some
You do.
help with the barricades and palisades?
We will stay for a day. We
Yes.
need to rest anyway. That took a lot out of me. As I kind of fall to my knee a little bit and then stand back up.
Yeah. And all right, cool. Well, we will, I think, wrap it up there.
Awesome.
That was
Good
awesome.
See if
job.
I can-
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Snarg
was awesome.
kicking ass with